Alrighty, folks. In this clip, we're going to walk ourselves through step by step how to develop and pitch our very own reality show. As I see it, there are two ways to go about doing this. One, the old tried and true formula of getting, 6 to 8 to 10 strangers, throwing them in a house, making sure there's a lot of liquor, and watching them just absolutely slaughter themselves emotionally and psychologically, and just watch generally the whole place melt down, break down. That's really, unfortunately, what most successful reality shows are about these days. Of course, there are different ways of exploring that particular concept. You can highlight one particularly amusing individual's life and watch all the dysfunctional people that surround them basically eat themselves and tear themselves apart. That's one way. The other way would be the thing that I first said, which is take 6 to 10 strangers, throw them in a confined space, provide a lot of booze, and basically set them up to self-destruct. And then the third obvious option would be to figure out some ridiculous, sort of embarrassing, physically gross, or unbelievably stupid way to get people to embarrass themselves through physical challenges or games. Those are your three basic general molds for reality shows. But I'm going to offer you a fourth option as well. My suggestion, think outside the box. Come up with something that is completely original in that it's never been done before in any way, shape, or form. Forget the mold of the 6 strangers in a house with a lot of booze, the dysfunctional and crazy individual with his, entourage that makes it, for good drama, or the ridiculous game show. Maybe take a taste of all those things and can take them to a completely different place. It's time to break the mold, step outside of what's been done, and come up with something truly original. So first thing you want to do, find something never been done before. Then you're going to want to pitch it in such a way that really drives that point home. When you're writing a pitch, the most important thing about that pitch is the hook, the general craziness, coolness, marketability factor of the idea itself. And try and make it also as original as possible. Sad to say, in the world that we live in now, there are a lot of cowards who will typically go for the tried and true model. So in that regard, if you're really just trying to, get your name out there and get your show picked up, you might be better off just going with one of the formulaic options of throwing 6 people on a boat, with a lot of liquor and watch them drown themselves. My suggestion, though, if you really want to make a name for yourself and become one of the greats in your field, come up with a truly original idea. Take the time, be creative with it, come up with a concept that is not only incredibly watchable and entertaining, but has never been done before, because the market is saturated with crappy reality shows, and it's time to break the mold. So what you're going to do right now is sit down, come up with an idea that involves real people, interesting people, in their element, out of their element. Make it a unique idea, though, something that's never been done before. That is what separates the crappy run-of-the-mill reality shows from the great, potentially high-rated reality shows.